Now let's say you're an architect. You've got two designs for building a house. You've got one design where you use squared pillars for the house, and the other design where you use circular pillars for the house. So this is made out of steel. Okay, it's a kind of metal, and this is also made out of the same material. Well, the question is, do you use this design or do you use this design? Which one would be cheaper? Meaning, which one would use less steel, less material? So here you've got four squared pillars. Here you've got four cylinders, if you like. Let's just to answer this question, rather than calculating the volume of four pillars here, just concentrate on one pillar. Concentrate on one pillar here, because if this is bigger than this one, then you can say that four of these would be bigger than four of these. So rather than comparing the four pillars, just look at the one pillar. If one is bigger, if the volume is bigger for one, then it must be bigger for four. Okay, so you're building a house. So do you use this pillar, the squared pillar here, or do you use the cylinder pillar here? So yeah, we'll work out the volume, and then normally the bigger the volume, the more expensive it would be to build a house, because you need more material. More material costs more money. So here in this case, look at the volume. Is this pillar a bigger volume than this pillar here? Okay, so let's have a look at this one here. Do you want to pause and think about it? Press pause and think about it. Which maybe you can calculate it. So calculate which would be cheaper. Which should we use as an architect? Okay, so press pause and have a go. So here, let's work out the volume of this thing here. So V equals, well, so work out the area of this thing, and then we can drag it. So get this times this. So this times this. I'm going to cheat. 4 times 6 is 24, and then 2 zeros. Well, do whatever you want. Just get 40 times this, and then now and now that we've got the area, which is 2400, then we drag it all the way down here. So times 800. Okay. So calculator. So get 2,400 times 800. 800. Yeah. So the volume of this will be whatever this is. Let's just write it down anyway. 1,900,000. Wait there. 1,000,000. Wait there. So V here equals 1,920,000, and then this. Okay. Because we're working in centimeters, then it will be centimeters cubed, because we're working volume. Because if you think about it, this is centimeters here, and then the across here is also centimeters. So when you get centimeters times centimeters, you're going to get centimeters squared, and then later on you're going to times another centimeters, which is another down here. This is centimeters. So this times this. So here you've got this times this will be centimeters cubed. So basically it would be this. Blah 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 centimeters cubed. Okay. Now work out this. In order for us to work out the volume of this pillar, we've got to work out the area. And here the area is like a circle here. If you look straight down from the top, it would be a circle of radius 25 centimeters. So area of a circle equals pi r squared. Pi r is 225 squared. Okay. Now let's work out this bubble here. So 25 times 25. Wait there. 25 times 25 equals 625. So 625 pi. Okay, so the area of this thing here would be 625 times pi, and then we got to drag it all the way down here. So now the volume will be will be the area, which is this, and then we've got to times it by 700. Okay, times it by 700 here. So let's merge this and this together first. So that will be, hang on, 625. We are just merging the two numbers together for the time being. Okay, so this would be this. 437. How about that? 437 and 500. Pi. Okay, so and now we just need to get this number here times pi. We remember pi is just a number, so times pi. So this number here times pi. Hang on, let me change it. Okay, let me do it again. So 437,500 times pi equals let's just push this up to the 7. Don't worry if you don't understand rounding off. I'm going to say 137. Hang on, 137. 137. 4447. 4447 centimeters cubed, because we are working we're working in centimeters, and it's volume, so it's centimeters cubed. Now let's split this up so we can see. So look at this here. This is 1,900,000 blah 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 blah. This is 1,300,000. So you can see this has a bigger volume, because the volume here is the volume of this thing here is bigger than the volume here. So this thing here needs more steel. Well, if it needs more steel, then it would cost more. So it would be better to go for this design here, the circular pillar here, because the volume is less. So we will need less steel. So less steel means cheaper. So this would be a better design. Choose this one here, the circular pillar. Okay.